Hello everyone, welcome to another Hertz Drums tutorial. Today we're gonna be looking at the mixer. The mixer always shows up in the lower part of the plugin window when you click this button. On the first two pages of the mixer, you will find a bunch of channels which receive the DI, sub, and effects signals coming from each individual kit piece. So the channel labeled floor tom 2 allows you to control the volume of the DI, sub, and effects samples played by the second floor tom. There are 10 individual channels on the first page and 10 more on the second page. Okay, now let's move on to the groups page. Each of the channels located here receives all of the signals coming from a certain instrument or a group of instruments. So the kicks group channel receives the DI, overhead, sub, effects, room, and reverb signals coming from both of the kicks. Likewise, we have group channels for the snare, hi-hat, ride, all of the toms, all of the cymbals, and finally the misc group for the tambourine and the cowbell. The overhead, boom, and reverb signals played by each individual kit piece are grouped together and sent respectively to the overhead, room, and reverb group channels. So for example, if you want to turn down the overall room volume of the entire kit, you can use the room group fader. Let's go back to the page 1. Each of the channels has a solo switch and a mute switch. The instrument channels and OH, room, and reverb groups have independent pan controls, while all of the instrument channels also have this follow switch. Let's try it on the snare. So when it's toggled off, the pan slider on the snare instrument channel affects only the position of the DI, sub, and effects snare samples in the stereo image, while the overhead, room, and reverb snare samples remain in the center. When we toggle it on, the OH, room, and reverb snare samples follow the pan slider on the snare instrument channel. Together with the DI, sub, and effects samples. Don't forget that you also have this master volume knob and master dynamics knob that controls the velocity of all of the notes played by the virtual drum kit. So the mixer is pretty intuitive and easy to use. That's all for now, thanks for watching and stay tuned.